Every year, consumers spend billions of dollars on cosmetic serums to fix a flawless complexion. We layer on acids, peptides, and artificial brighteners, yet the physiological reality for most remains the same: a persistent, frustrating dullness that chemical peels rarely resolve. This specific golden powder has been used in human apothecaries for thousands of years to break that cycle. But modern attempts usually fail because of one specific biochemical variable. Most DIY turmeric protocols result in the staining paradox. Instead of achieving a natural radiance, users wash off the mask to find a severe neon yellow tint left behind. The skin isn't glowing, it is artificially pigmented. This stain is difficult to remove and often takes days of harsh scrubbing to fade, leaving the skin barrier irritated and compromised. Standard culinary turmeric is rich in curcumin, a compound that is highly lipophilic, meaning it binds aggressively to fats. When applied directly to the face, curcumin bypasses surface defenses and binds to the lipid layers in human tissue. It embeds yellow pigment directly into the architecture of the epidermis, essentially dyeing the cells rather than treating them. Executed correctly, this botanical profile triggers a sudden increase in hydration and natural dermal glow. The skin looks revitalized from the inside out, supported by high concentrations of natural antioxidants. Achieving this result requires more than just mixing ingredients. It requires a specific chemical barrier to prevent the curcumin from reaching those lipid layers. To guarantee this result and eliminate the staining risk, gather 4 specific items: a small glass bowl, a non-metal mixing spoon, a dedicated cosmetic application brush, and a dark-colored towel. Each item is necessary to prevent molecular cross-contamination and control the application environment. The first critical variable, the factor that separates a successful treatment from a staining disaster, is identifying the correct raw material. Using the wrong variety of this root causes the entire protocol to fail before the mixing even begins. Dermal radiance is a result of mastering specific botanical chemistry and strictly avoiding molecular cross-contamination. I am going to walk you through the exact steps to build this protocol, but pay close attention to the final section. The most significant failure point occurs hours after you wash the mask off, and I will show you how to bypass it. You must source Casturi turmeric, also known as wild turmeric. Unlike the bright yellow culinary variants found in grocery stores, Casturi turmeric has a darker, muted profile. Its chemical composition delivers a high antioxidant load without the aggressive pigmentation risks associated with culinary varieties. Lactic acid, a gentle alpha-hydroxy acid found in plain, full-fat yogurt, acts as the primary binding agent. It dissolves the desmosomes, the bonds holding dead, dull skin cells together. As you mix the powder, the dairy structure begins encapsulating the raw pigment particles. The yogurt's fat lipids create a physical barrier against the skin. Curcumin binds to these lipids instead of your tissue, holding the yellow pigment in a safe suspension. Raw honey provides the final, necessary chemical component. Without it, the mask exfoliates the surface, but leaves the newly exposed cells dehydrated. It completes the compound by adding a layer of moisture protection. Honey is a powerful humectant, containing hydrophilic groups that utilize hydrogen bonding to pull moisture from the environment. It traps that water directly into the skin barrier, ensuring that while the lactic acid exfoliates, the fresh skin underneath remains hydrated. Combine 1/2 teaspoon of Casturi turmeric, 1 tablespoon of plain full-fat yogurt, and 1 teaspoon of raw honey in your glass bowl. If you find this breakdown helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with your own experience using natural ingredients. These 3 ingredients create a precise chemical suspension. This mixture delivers antioxidants and dissolves dead skin while neutralizing the risk of permanent staining through lipid encapsulation. The mixture must reach a viscous, non-drip consistency, moving like a heavy golden paste. If the suspension is too watery, the ratios are incorrect, and the lipid barrier will fail to protect the skin from the pigment. Avoid applying this paste with your bare hands. The keratin in nail beds and the porous skin on fingertips lack the oil barriers present on the face, leading to immediate pigment transfer and staining that can last for days. Use the dedicated applicator brush to map out a path across the face. Start from the center and move outward in smooth, overlapping strokes. Strictly avoid the ocular zones, as lactic acid is an irritant to the thin, sensitive tissue around the eyes. Initiate a strict 10-minute exposure countdown. This is a rigid time frame. While the lactic acid and humectants need time to work, exceeding 10 minutes can cause adverse reactions, including localized irritation or skin barrier disruption. During the drying phase, typically around minute 8, the paste begins to set. You must keep your facial muscles still to prevent microcracking. Cracks in the mask lead to transepidermal water loss, which prevents the honey from effectively hydrating the cells. As the timer ends, resist the reflex to scrub the skin. Aggressive scrubbing of dried paste causes microscopic tears and forces any loose pigment into the freshly opened pores, leading to the very staining you are trying to avoid. The efficacy of this protocol depends on disciplined timing and physical restraint. Once the suspension has sat for the allotted time, it must be extracted using a specific physical method. Soak your dark-colored towel in lukewarm water and wring it until it is damp. Gently press the damp cloth against the face to rehydrate the paste, then smoothly wipe the compound away. Gentle damp wiping utilizes the water to re-emulsify the yogurt and honey, lifting the suspension away without dragging particles across the barrier. Aggressive friction, by contrast, forces pigment deeper into the pores and causes localized inflammation. Once the barrier is removed, the physiological change is immediate. The heavy paste wipes away to reveal a radiant underlying dermal glow. The lactic acid has successfully removed dull cells, while the honey has flooded the new surface with water. Even after the skin appears clean, a significant failure point remains. Microscopic yellow residue often stays trapped deep within the pores. If left alone, this residue oxidizes, causing the skin to look muddy or stained by the following morning. To finish the protocol, saturate a cotton pad with alcohol-free toner or micellar water and sweep it over the face. The micellar particles act as magnets to lift the final microscopic residue. The cotton pad will often show a yellow ring, even if the skin looks clean to the naked eye. The final step is to apply a standard moisturizer immediately. This seals the newly established hydration barrier and protects the fresh skin cells. To continue learning the science behind these protocols, ensure you are subscribed to the channel. Following this sequence of botanical chemistry and physical extraction makes this highly active kitchen ingredient a reliable tool for dermal health. By using specific barriers and proper timing, you achieve a natural glow without the risk of staining.